Call the July 10th Planning and Zoning Commission meeting to order. If you all stand for the pledge. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hubbard. Here. Commissioner Bradshaw.
Here.
Commissioner Helms.
Here.
Commissioner Barlow.
Here.
Commissioner Morse.
Here.
Chairperson Hassett.
Here.
Vice Chair Gillette. Here. Commissioner Patillo.
Here.
Commissioner Martin. Here. Commissioner Ruge.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Automated announcements.
Anyone who has not signed in, please do so at the table located in the lobby. Should anyone wish to speak, please complete a request to speak form, which is also located on the lobby table next to the sign-in sheet. A request to speak form must be completed for each item you would like to speak on. Please note, there are stairs on the right, left, and center aisles, and we ask that you use caution when using the stairs. There is also a ramp located to the audience's left. If anyone has written comments, exhibits, petitions, photos, or letters they intend to present at today's meeting, have 17 copies and give them to a staff member at the back of the auditorium. Staff member, please hold up your hand for the audience. If you do not have 17 copies, you may use the overhead camera to present your documents. Please place your documents on the podium and line it up with the arrows indicated. If you want your documentation to go on record, you must hand them to the clerk after your presentation with the agenda item number clearly marked on the documentation. Members of the public cannot speak to staff members that are seated at the tables with microphones during the meeting. If you have questions, please see the staff member located in the back of the auditorium. All speakers will be limited to 2 minutes to make their presentation statements. Everyone, please turn off all cell phones or place them on vibrate during the meeting. If you must take a call, please leave the meeting area and go outside to have your conversation. We also ask the audience to refrain from talking with one another during the presentations and discussions. Today, the Planning and Zoning Commission will hear public testimony and then forward a recommendation to the Board of Supervisors. Everyone attending the meeting is asked to remember that the administrative building and campus are tobacco-free areas, which means no smoking is allowed from curb to curb. No food or drinks are allowed in the auditorium except for bottled water. If there are any items remaining on the agenda, the Commission will break for lunch for 1 hour per the Chairman's discretion.
The items with a recommendation made by the Commission will be heard by the Board of Supervisors on Monday, August 5th, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. in this same location, with the exception of any of the continued items. With that being said, item number 1, Alex Bolin.
Item number 1 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor's parcel number 402-66038 from an RE2A residential recreation 2-acre minimum lot size zone to an RE1A residential recreation 1-acre minimum lot size zone and an RE4A residential recreation 4-acre minimum lot size zone to allow for a minor land division in the Littlefield vicinity. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
I'm going to open the public hearing. Is the applicant present? Do you wish to speak at this time? Okay. Nope. No one there. No one else wanting to speak on this item. I'm going to close the public hearing. Does any commissioner have any questions or comments? Okay. Entertain a motion for item number 1.
Motion to approve.
First by Martin, second by Gillette. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any
Aye.
opposed? Item 2 has been withdrawn. Item 3, Matthew Gunderson.
Item number 3 is an evaluation of a request for an extension of time for a special use permit for assessors parcel numbers 113-02002 and 113-02003 to allow for additional time for the completion of the conditions of Board of Supervisors Resolution 2021-066, which approved a radio communication tower and broadcast equipment facility in the Lake Havasu vicinity. The special use permit was originally approved by the Board of Supervisors on June 7th, 2021. As of today, the tower has not been constructed. The applicant has cited the COVID-19 and supply chain issues caused the project to be put on hold, and that now they have the new tower ordered, and they now anticipate the project to be completed in September of 2024. This is the first extension of time request for this project. Staff recommends approval with compliance with all of the conditions of the original resolution 2021-066, and that this extension will be in effect until June 7th, 2025.
Okay, opening the public hearing. Is the applicant present? Do you wish to speak at this time? Name and address for the record, please.
Scott Goslin, agent for Rick Murphy, and 2068 McCulloch Boulevard. And sorry about you guys having to hear my voice again. So, but any questions you have, I'm here.
Any commissioners have any questions or comments for the applicant? No? Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyone else like to speak on this item? Nope. Closing the public hearing. Calling for motion.
A motion to approve.
Second. Oh,
I'm sorry, Rugi, second? Oh,
whoever.
all right. Oh, yeah, do you want that worded specifically, or do you just want per staff conditions and recommendations? Okay.
First staff recommendation.
All right, first by Hubbard, second by Helms. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 4, Alex Bolin.
Item 4 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor's parcel number 30607-126A from an AR agricultural residential zone to an SDC special development commercial zone to allow for an automotive repair shop in the Golden Valley vicinity. The SDC zone will allow for all uses in the C2 general commercial zone with the additional use of an automotive repair shop. Staff received 1 letter of opposition. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
Thank you. Opening the public hearing. Is the applicant present? Do you wish to speak at this time? Name and address for the record, please.
My name is Christopher Stinson. And it's 113 South Heber. We are already connected to commercial properties. We have been in business for 5 years already. The pictures are old. There is a 40 by 60 commercial building on the property now as well on the north side of the highway, away from everybody than my house. Most of the neighbors have already came by and congratulated us on the rezone, the ones that got the paperwork. They do not have no issues that I'm aware of. We've put a lot into it, and we do promise to withhold a standard community development in the community. We run a very clean shop. It's not a very large shop, but we run it very clean. People come by and they're wowed at how clean we keep our shop. And I've put everything into it, and hopefully it goes well for me. Thank you. Any
Thank you.
questions?
Questions or comments from any commissioners? I do have one question. Is that the gray and white building that's your building that you're talking about?
Correct.
And that's adjacent to the north of you's commercial property already, right? That looks like it.
Correct. Connected to the wash. There could be no more really development there. They are coming in, developing the spot next to us now on the other side of the wash for a fence and property. That's already a storage unit building. They haven't done anything with for quite some time. Yes, that is us. Correct.
Have you been in contact with the person that has their opposition, or are you not
No,
aware
I
of
don't know who
is?
that is.
I don't have any other questions or comments. Does commissioners have anything? No? Thank you.
Thank you.
There's no one else signed up to speak on this item, so I'm going to close, unless there is someone else who would like to speak on this item that's here. No? Okay, seeing no one, I'm going to close the public hearing and see if any commissioners would like to entertain a motion.
Move to approve with staff recommendations.
First by Patillo, second by Gillette. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? None. The ayes have it. Item passes. Thank you. Item number 5, Matthew Gunderson.
Item number 5 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor's parcel number 306-54008 from an AR-10A agricultural residential 10-acre minimum lot size zone to an AR-8A agricultural residential 8-acre minimum lot size zone to bring the property into compliance in the Golden Valley vicinity. The parcel was created back in 1990, while the current zoning designation of AR-10A was placed by the Board of Supervisors in 1987, making this a non-compliant parcel. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
Thank you. Opening the public hearing. Is the applicant present? Okay, no one else wants to speak, so closing the public hearing. Commissioners, motion.
Make a motion to approve per standard condition.
Okay, first by Gillette, second by Barlow. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, item 5 carries. Thank you. Item 6, Matthew Gunderson.
Item 6 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor's parcel number 306-37009F from an AR-2A agricultural residential 2-acre minimum lot size zone to an AR agricultural residential zone to allow for a minor land division in the Golden Valley vicinity. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
Thank you. Opening the public hearing. Is the applicant present? Do you wish to speak at this time? Nope. Okay, and no one else wants to speak on this item, so I'm going to close the public hearing. Unless the commissioners have any questions or comments, I'd like to entertain a motion.
Move to approve with staff recommendations.
Okay, first by Patillo, second. Martin, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, item 6 carries. Item 7, Alex Bolin.
Item 7 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor's parcel number 339-15152A from an AR-2A agricultural residential 2-acre minimum lot size zone to an AR agricultural residential zone to allow for a minor land division in the Golden Valley vicinity. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
You opening the public hearing. Is the applicant present? Do you wish to speak at this time? You're the applicant? Okay. An applicant's not here. Is there anyone else who wants to speak on this item? Is it Chester? All right, you're up. Name and address for the record, sir.
North Horse Mesa. My property touches this property joining. I'm opposed of it because we bought this property. We lived there in peace. We didn't want LA or San Francisco next door to us and stack houses in there. And I talked to the gentleman who's doing part of this, and he said it don't affect anybody. I don't know what side of the bed he got up on, but it affects everybody. And we had some more people wanted to come, but they worked today, so they couldn't show up. Their property touched it too. I oppose of it. They got when it rains, Horse Mesa floods. On the other side of the road, if it rains, water runs down it, they'll have to dam it up. If they dam it up, then they're going to flood the house north of them, which are across the road and flood me. So I'm definitely opposed of it.
I appreciate your time. Thank you, sir. Okay. No one else who wants to speak. Commissioners' comments?
I just want to say, there's no way that they can dam up a stream that's running downhill. It's against the rules. Just wanted to say that.
Where does the waterway go across that plot of land?
Who are you asking that question to?
Any of us? Do any of us know?
Because he's been the back.
Oh. Would you like to speak on this item? Or, I mean, just anything in general.
This
You need to come to the podium.
Well,
Sir, would you come to the podium, please?
morning. Name and address for the record, please.
4634 North Morin Flat Road, Golden Valley, Arizona, 86413. Nolan Williams.
Thank you.
That wash goes directly through my home, my lot. I can't, there's almost nothing I can do. The wash comes from up top I can't think of the name of that. Chile? I can't, it erases my mind, but it's where the asphalt meets the dirt off of Teddy Roosevelt. And it comes flooding down. It goes right down the road, directly into my lot, like 10 foot of the lot that's coming down the road. That would be going south. And it comes right directly through my yard. Nothing I can do to stop it. Am I allowed to put up a block wall? I mean, how do I stop this from coming in each year? I have pictures of how bad the wash is.
Unfortunately, I don't believe that's the issue and topic here. I think that the
It's about the lots next to me.
that they're trying to do exactly what they did on the left-hand side of their lot, split them into 2 1-acre lots. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So by
I
them
don't really,
splitting the lot in two, how will that affect?
Oh, there's nothing on that. I'm sorry. I don't mind that. I don't mind any people moving in. You know, if they want to do single lots, I mean, maybe they have family or another. I have no idea. I'm not opposed on making a 2-acre lot to 2 individuals. I thought this when he was talking about the water, because it goes right through their lot too.
Right.
It seems like it goes on that just the corner, and then if you
Right,
said it
I
dead
got a
ends in
puddle
yours,
in front of my front yard.
you're what, 2 lots north of this lot then?
I'm I'm north of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm right there.
But
And it goes-
separating it is not going to change anything with where
we
that
get the
water
water
is flowing.
too.
Yeah.
We get that water. We all basically goes right down the road.
Yeah, I can
all
see
the
it
way
now.
down. And I mean, washes everything away in my lot. So I have things on this side and this side. It's a wash. It basically is a wash. So I always wondered about that, you know, because I'm not the only one that gets the effect. Up top, they get more so. You know, I lost the words. But they get a swimming pool. Now they've just put asphalt there, but they had a swimming pool every time it splash flood. And I get a puddle in front of my yard. Everybody, they don't, so majority of them slow down. But yeah, I'm like dead center in that. And I always wonder about that. Is there anything that I can do going to the county and asking of that? What, when, and where, and how, and can?
I would recommend
Break that.
consulting with staff at their offices probably after
that?
this. I would recommend talking with county staff after this meeting, maybe somewhere in one of their offices or their offsite division. I'm not sure what that's the technical terminology, but
The Mojave County Flood Control District.
thank you.
So basically, you're just asking for a lot split.
He's not
No,
even
I'm
the
not
applicant.
opposed of it.
No,
Thank you very
yeah,
much,
but-
sir. I appreciate it.
But thank you for the info as well.
You're very welcome. Have a great day. Hearing no one else wanting to speak in this item, are there any other questions or comments from commissioners? Okay, I'd like to close the public hearing and entertain a motion.
I'd make a motion to approve the request for rezone. Second.
First by Rugi, second by Patillo. All in favor?
Aye.
Hearing none opposed. Item 7 carries. Item 8, Alex Bolin.
Item 8 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor's parcel number 317-01029 from an AR 36A agricultural residential 36-acre minimum lot size zone to an AR 15A agricultural residential 15-acre minimum lot size zone and an AR 5A agricultural residential 5-acre minimum lot size zone to allow for a minor land division in the Dolan Springs vicinity. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
Thank you. Opening the public hearing. The applicant is present, I'm assuming, for questions. Okay. Is no one else wanting to speak on this? Does any of the commissioners have questions or comments for the applicant? Okay. Hearing none, I'd like to close the public hearing and entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve per standard condition.
First by Gillette, second.
Second.
Second by Martin. All in favor?
Aye.
Hearing none opposed. Item 8 carries. Thank you. Item 9, Matthew Gunderson.
Item 9 is an evaluation of a request for a special use permit for assessor's parcel number 206-25001 to allow for a 90-foot tall freestanding sign in a CMO, commercial manufacturing open lot storage zone in the Griffith vicinity. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
Thank you. Opening the public hearing. Is the applicant present? Do you wish to speak this time? No? Does commissioners have any questions for the applicant? Okay. And there's no one else signed up to speak on this item, so I'm going to close the public hearing and call for a motion.
Motion to approve staff recommendation.
Second.
First by Martin, second by Patillo. All in favor?
Aye.
Hearing none. Item 9 passes. Thank you. Item 10, Matthew Gunderson.
Item 10 is an evaluation of a request for an amendment to the Mojave County General Plan from a light industrial land use designation to a general commercial land use designation, and a rezone from an AR5A, agricultural residential 5-acre minimum lot size zone, to a C2H highway commercial zone for assessor's parcel number 317-09102C to allow for future commercial development in the Dolan Springs vicinity. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
Thank you. Opening the public hearing. Is the applicant present? Do you wish to speak at this time? Okay. No one else has signed up on this item, so any questions or comments from commissioners? Hearing none, I'm going to close the public hearing and call for a motion.
Make a motion to approve this request for rezone.
Okay. First by Ruge, second by Barlow. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, item 10 passes. Item 11, commissioners' comments. Oh, nobody. Okay. What about you guys? Anything from the phones?
Not for me.
Okay. Well, it says item 13, but I'm going to go with item 12. So 12 is call to the public. Who wants to speak? Entertain a motion to adjourn. Okay. Yeah, nobody wanted to come up. Item 12 and 13.
Motion to adjourn.
All right. All in favor?